Yeah, say job. We wake up divinely aligned, saying gratitude, cause you know I'm never laid down. Just be in our arms, divinely protected, we never looking down. These young MC, I triple C, you know we got the young rolling with the angels, and we riding two planes. Divinely protected, ascended masses on my side.
My Cancerians, welcome back to the channel. It's MC, Triple Three, welcome back to Triple Three's Tarot. If you're new here, I go by MC 333, as you just heard. Spirit coach, psychic musician. If you didn't know, now you know. You can hit that first link in the description box below. For any information that you'd like to learn about the channel, what I do here a little bit more, and any personal services that you're looking to book, you can do that below. I do not reach out for readings. One thing, I do not chase, I attract, so I will never reach out to you for a reading. Readings only be booked and only be accepted through our official website. First link down below, beacons.ai/MC333. So letting all of you guys know that from now, just so you are aware. Anything else is there? Anything else you're interested in, you could hit the links in the bio as well if you want to support in any way, shape, or form. We do accept donations in a few ways as well, and I thank you all for for whoever has donated so far, and I appreciate you. Helps the channel grow tremendously, helps me grow personally, goes into equipment and allows me to double back into the channel, put more into the channel. So thank you for all of that. For all the new subscribers, welcome back. Cancer, my Cancerians, if your sun moon progressed, if you have it in any other planetary energy, any planetary placements as well that are significant, and you know how to apply it in those areas, you can do so with that as well. Happy new moon as well. If you would like to check out my latest new moon video, I'm going to keep it tagged above in the link, just in the top of the right of the screen, or right below the description box. If you're on mobile, you'll see it right there. I will tag that video in the reading, so you guys can go check out that new moon video. Go check out all the energies that are very significant right now, some powerful shifts we're going through. You guys don't want to miss that. You guys don't want to miss that. You guys do not want to miss that. So my Cancers, we're just tapping into the collective energy right now. There's a little bit of swords energy. Could have been some conflict mentally, maybe with words, but I hear like that's done. I hear all the fighting with the words, I feel like is done. I think you're stopping the arguments, and you're coming to grips with the way other people see things, their perceptions, their mindsets, and their ways of communicating, and kind of just accepting that for yourself. And I think that acceptance and that truce is what's allowing you to move on. I think you've came, I think you're at peace with some sort of communicative aspect here. Show me my collective Cancers. Let's see, Cancerians. Okay, we got the Prince of Swords. So there's some information that you're going to be privy to. Someone's going to come to you. There's a conversation that's waiting to be had. There's a conversation that's waiting to be had that's going to have you either separate from something, and you're going to be moving forward like you're leaving something behind here, based upon the information that you receive, or the conversations that you have. I think you nourish yourself. I think you give yourself the ultimate fulfillment here. I think you could bring yourself curate the opportunities and the love for yourself that you need. And I think you're going to realize that based upon the separation that's going to happen, based upon some sort of communication that you're privy to or that you have with someone. There's either a conversation that's going to be had or some information that's coming through to you. So make sure to check your messages or your emails and things of that nature, your voicemails. But whatever you hear and whatever you're privy to, you may step away from. That's going to allow you to move forward and kind of step into this level of self-love that is more authentic to who you are and who you see yourself as and who you want to be. Who you want to be and who you're going to finally discover yourself to be, really. Right? Because when we give ourselves that level of care, that's moon energy as well. You could already be giving you could already be giving yourself that level of care as well, right? Based upon something you've already heard from someone. conversation that already has been had for some of you guys, Cancer. I think you're at truce with others' opinions. I think that's what that truce is. I think it's coming to grips mentally for yourself. I don't think you came to grips like with a conclusion with someone else, like, oh, telling them an apology or having a conversation with someone else, and then the truce ends. I think they have certain opinions that you still don't like, but for yourself, you're not letting that hold you back. You're like, you know what? Whatever they want to think, they can think type energy. I'm not going to really fight for that and give all that my energy, right? Which is why I think you're separating with this Prince of Swords. I think you've heard opinions, you've received certain information that you separated from. That's why you're in that truce energy, because you've heard certain opinions, whether behind the scenes or not. You're like, listen, I don't even, nah, that's not for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're seeing certain conversations, you're hearing certain opinions of other people and certain feedback, and you're like, dude, what, like, why am I even going to be involved to let this person stress me? So I think you've come to grips mentally that you just want to be at peace for yourself. And that's what that truce is for you. It's like, you know what? I'm good where I'm at. I just want to move forward in the way I want to move forward. I want to be loved the way I need to be loved, the way I want to be loved, the way that's fulfilling to me, not this detrimental type energy, you know. But I feel for you though, Cancer. I'm gonna pick this one up off the floor ski. So the swords are connected, a lot of swords, right? So this separation though was a little uncomfortable for you emotionally. I do feel like it was a bit a lot of battles, a lot of words slinging back and forth because you guys were kind of hurting each other's feelings, right? I think that's what it was. I think a lot of the words that were said really damaged you guys, emotionally here for my Cancers. Whatever situationship you were in, now I see Cancerian energy. Your power card, which is very beautiful. We're tapped into the collective here. Very nice. So we have Cancerian energy and the Prince of Wands. So you nurturing yourself, giving you this self-love, that's the trajectory of your success. I'm going to tell you that right now. So the way you want to move forward is through self-love, through self-nourishment, and opportunities that are really fulfilling to you. That's what's going to allow you to move forward here, and make sure it's authentic to you, who you are as an individual, and that it may bring some change to what you're doing, but that you being authentic to who you want to be and how you want to be loved and how you take care of yourself, when you realize these things, you're going to be privy to other information. The other information is new. It's going to be new information, and it's going to allow you to take action differently. Maybe move forward in a different connection, in a different relationship, in a different circumstance or even job, right? Because you were holding yourself back based upon some information that was coming to you, kept coming to you, and it wasn't fulfilling to you. It didn't make sense. No earth energy here. It wasn't bringing any money, any finances, and not even just that, but it really didn't make sense for you to get involved in. I'm hearing, and it's now you're overthinking it. Like, damn, these guys are crazy, and these people, you know what I'm saying, a lot of their opinions still are maybe negative towards you, and words have still been thrown back and forth, and emotionally you're like, well, listen, this is crazy, because mentally you guys never had you guys are headbutting, so a lot of words going back and forth, so emotionally you're uncomfortable with whatever you're dealing with here, right? So I think you're focusing on yourself and how you can feel fulfilled, and that what you need to do to nurture yourself, and that's what's going to allow you to give you that even the more confidence to actually move forward here and move towards a successful lifestyle, whether relationship or business. As always, it's not just a relationship reading, not just a business reading. It's a life reading, right? And the star is you're gonna usher changes to your life, bring in change to your life that's very unique to you, as an individual. When you do that, you're going to be receiving some new information here that's going to give you the confirmation you need to take the action that you're going to be taking in the future. Um, you may not know exactly which actions this is, because it's going to come to you through message, through information, through conversation. So be mindful of that, through phone call. And when you get that confirmation through whatever, you're going to know intuitively, okay, that was my confirmation. I could do this now, or I can move forward now, or I can take action now, right? Like whatever word, whatever resonates with you. the most. We're going to be looking at the horseshoe spread now, tapping in on the situation collective. Very, very nice energy, very deep energy. I feel like that's very watery for this new moon. I feel like you feel, new moon, new emotions here, really. Let's give this a handy dandy shuffle here. As we do, we pull in a mystery card from the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot over here. And then we get to go. Making sure my stuff's still recording. My Aries reading kind of cut out for me there. I had to run it back for you guys. So that something didn't want the message out, but we're getting the message out, that's for sure. Can't stop this. Can't stop this. If you have Aries in your chart, you may want to go over and watch the Aries reading here. Scorpio energy. You're picking the options. You're picking the best opportunities for you, the best relationships that are for you here. Could be family involved. Could want to start a family with someone. There was Scorpio energy. Could be a Scorpio on the mind here. Let's look at it. Let's look. Let's dive deep. Let's dive deep. Show me Cancer. Show me Cancer, Spirit. Show me Cancer. Show me Cancer. Cancerian energy. Cancerian energy. Ooh. Get you. There you go. All right, my Cancerians. Yeah, Prince of Swords at the bottom of the deck again. So we're gonna see, guys. If any of those same cards fly out that we just seen during the collective little spread right there, then we know it's very significant. I think you're okay. You're moving forward with happiness. There's some sort of expanding emotional well-being right now. Moving forward, and in a practical way, it definitely makes sense to do so because you found happiness somewhere, maybe within yourself with the Ace of Cups. So you're not letting any external thing kind of disrupt you. We see the moon energy here, significant. New moon could be very powerful. Scorpio could be dealing with a Scorpio here. Could be pursuing a Scorpio here. But for some of you guys, I'm seeing heavy transformation, heavy rebirth here. I'm seeing the new moon, Aquarius energy. Oh, we've seen the star as well, right? So the moon is definitely, the new moon is definitely affecting you, Cancer. That is your planetary ruler as well. So this new moon in Aquarius, although you're a cardinal sign, is definitely affecting you heavy as well. New moon, I think you're feeling a new sense of emotional well-being here, new emotional states for you here, Cancer. Let's pull this mystery confirmation card for you, my Cancerians. I'm gonna put it right to the top and grab Kiki to keep over that, watch over that, and I'm gonna get into it. So I think you're moving forward with some sort of happiness right now. There's some sort of shift because you're expanding your emotional state of being. You're expanding your emotions right now in some way, shape, or form. Something could be on the horizon, possibly travel. Maybe there's something that you do regarding travel or relocating, or just movement, like you may like to travel, not like locally as well, like going from point A to B, maybe driving, or maybe you like to go on drives or whatever the case that makes you happy. But I feel like travel makes you happy, from even the minimal thing to the most, flying country to country, things of that nature, right? So I think you're moving towards, I think, something practical, something that makes sense for you, something that you can create a foundation around, based upon this happiness and this expansion and how you really feel, right? I think you're expanding your emotional state of being based upon what's really fulfilling to you and what really brings you happiness, right? Because the hidden influence is the Three of Cups. This is abundance. I think you're getting better at communicating your emotions and really analyzing how you feel about certain people, places, and things. Um, there's an alignment here. The abundance card is very nice, guys. The Three of Cups. This can be family union. Um, developing a stronger family bond. Maybe things are getting better and healing up in your family, and how you communicate how you feel within your environment here. You can also see some wins and some gains, some opportunities come to you in your online business or clientele in some way, shape, or form. If you have that type of stuff going on right now, I think that's a big thing. I think that's what's allowing you to kind of move forward with your foundation and take it a little bit farther because of these opportunities or maybe clients. I think whatever that has to do. I think maybe you're utilizing your voice in some way, shape, or form. You talk, um, or you build relationships, or you relate to people. Maybe that's what you do for your career, your business. Maybe you take care of people in some way, shape, or form. Whether like you nurture them in something. Maybe it's like I don't know, styling or like clothing or like you're dressing them up or something like that, right? Um, but you're very good at connecting. You're very good at conversation as well, and you're good at analyzing relationships, right? But I feel like you can you what you do within your business is something that has like you take care of other people or like some sort of service, being of service just in some way, shape, or form. I think that's allowing you to create I think you want to create a foundation around that for some of you guys. For others of you, I think it's the fact that you can start a family right now or build it, move forward with a family. I think you're starting to lay the building blocks for that family to kind of continue growing and continue thriving. Um, I think you're working on something here. I think that's the obstacle to overcome. I think that is the obstacle to overcome. Position 4, you're working on something here. Requires a lot of time though, and it requires a lot of a very structured routine. I'm hearing, and I'm hearing you're working on your routine a lot, but it's very hard because there's other things in your life that are causing that's claiming your attention. Um, so I feel like you're very busy right now. You're very actively busy in some way, shape, or form on this routine, on your work, with your family, and trying to create this dream life for you, right? Trying to get power and control over your life now. And I think you're putting certain routines in place. There's a powerful shift here, Cancer. I think I think you're starting to see maybe things are unclear right now with the moon card in position 5. Um, Others' perspectives, I think the way you see others may be a little bit unclear, or there's someone that you see within your external world that is a fantasy or dream-like person for you, or a dream-like scenario. It could be a career job as well, because I see a lot of earth energy here. Um, this could be the dream job that I think you're emotionally connected to that you want to move forward with. I think that's like the fantasy and what really expands your happiness here. It could have something to do with travel, Pisces energy as well. That's more travel. That's Jupiterian energy. We have it in the beginning and we have it here. So I think you're emotionally connected to maybe travel and maybe what you're doing. You're working or planning this routine or this structure, or organizing it in some way, shape, or form, so that you're able and have the ability to travel, so that you can really go towards this self happiness here, this abundance. You could also be planning to work overseas or relocate in order to work on something new, because that's going to build like a long time wealth. I think you see a lot of potential in that for some of you guys. I think you're building some sort of long term wealth or some sort of big thing, or because the path to walk down is Virgo 6. There's a lot of routine and things you got to put in place to keep your structure solid. The bricks and the bricks of the foundation solid, so that you can continue maybe tapping into this travel and this life fulfillment and living your dreams. There's certain things you have to put in place so that the infrastructure of whatever you built is solid and founded. So that way, when you, like, for example, take off on the travel or start embarking on certain journeys, you don't have to worry because your foundation is secure and everything is set in place. That's going to allow for some sort of crazy personal transformation with the Scorpio energy, death, right? You're going to gain power and control over your foundation and over your well-being, who you are, over your life, really. I'm hearing this Pluto transit in Aquarius is very significant for you, and I think that's ushering in a large amount of power and control and personal transformation with how you want to do things and how you want to move forward. I think you're being very much called to travel. um, Maybe you don't have, I feel like for some of you guys, you don't have a job right now. You're taking action on like what fulfills you. This could be like creativity, um, because you want a sense of freedom and you like the relocation. You like the sense of expansion and just freedom. Even it could even be this location freedom. I think travel is very big for you here, Cancer, and I don't think you want to be tied down to one spot. So that's why it's like you got to pay attention to certain routines and what you can put in place to create like a generational or like a a long-term wealth type thing. So no matter where you're at, it kind of keeps building and generating. You get what I'm saying? Um, let's tap into the mystery card here, though, Cancer, because this is getting a little bit extensive, I feel like, but I like this energy for you. This is like it's like a big awakening with this new moon in Aquarius here. So I see Earth, a lot of Earth, water, Earth, water, Earth, water, Earth, water with Scorpio. So this is a very strong manifestation too, because Cancer as a cardinal sign, I like to say sometimes you guys can be one of the most powerful zodiac signs too, because it's how you feel. You guys initiate things based upon how you feel. And if you feel in alignment to this abundance and you initiate on that, you can manifest a lot, because that's your direct vibration. Remember, we manifest how we feel. So if because that's our state of being. So if we're holding that energy in, we're actually going to start acting on that too. And we hold that abundance, act on that abundance, we're going to start seeing abundance, start seeing change real fast. So I like this for you. I would like to see some fire. Although Scorpio is like water and fire, that hot and cold, right? Mars and Pluto. So I do see a little bit of fire there, but I like to see a little bit more fire. That's what I would like to see here. Maybe a double moon, or maybe the chariot, power card. Let's check it out. What we got? Okay, Four of Pentacles. I'm hearing you're saving, or you need to save your money. See, there's some sort of thing that you're saving, or you need to structure out, because that's what's going to allow you to like maybe relocate or start this travel or this fantasy dream like lifestyle here. Move forward with practicality. So there's some things you need to put in place. Maybe you need to save a little bit more to travel, right? Maybe that's your confirmation. You got to save a little bit more, organize a little bit more, put things in place. Make sure you have money for the rainy days as well. I'm hearing Cancer, like backup funds. There's some way, shape, or form. Make sure everything's secure before you take off, and you'll be ready to go with that Scorpio energy as like a new person, new confidence, right? New lifestyle. So that's very nice. I like that. The Four of Pentacles. Do make sure you do what makes sense. What makes sense for your money, what makes sense for you. And even right now too, you're spending. Be mindful of your money. Be mindful of your spending, because you have bigger dreams at play here. I hope this brought you clarity, my Cancerians. As always, I'm watching from afar and I'm rooting for you. Hit that link in the description if you want a personal, extensive, want anything on this channel, want to learn a little bit more of. You can book a free consultation with me, and I'll walk you through how the session goes down and what the process is like in receiving a personal reading. So, free ebook link down below as well. Namo Himalaya, 7333. We out. Let's go.